These lines here at the side are all to do with line-outs. If the ball gets hit in the touch, we will take a line out from where it goes, and you've all know what the line-out is, where the guys stand, and it's all the forwards stand in the line. 7 at the forward stand, and the hooker, wherever the hooker's going to be, throws the ball in from the try line, at the touch line, and throws it to the people. They have to stand a minimum of 5 metres away, and up to 15 metres away. So the ball can be thrown long or short. That's where tactics of the forwards come in. You see them all get together, have a chat before they go to the line out, and then they go right to the long ball, and they have code words for that. And there's red, blues, white, there's lots of black, greys, so the way they would do it, so if the word that we shout to you, it's got an R in it, it's going to go to the rear of the line out, something like that. You guys will work all this out. There'll be codes for it. Sorry, say again?
Like a fab ball.
Yeah, fab ball, yeah. Fab ball was give it to the fat bastard. Or we changed it to fucking huge bloke, because he was massive. So these lines are that, so you've got basically 22, so you've got halfway line, obviously, which goes all the way out. The try line, which is the important ones. These here are what they call a 22. And again, as we get further into the games, you're allowed, if the ball is carried past here, you're allowed to kick it out with a 22 without being impeded. But they're staying really close, they can try and stop you kicking it. This 10-metre line, the game of rugby starts with, does anyone know how to start the game of rugby?
Kick ball 10 metres.
From where do we kick? So let's assume we're red. Let's assume we're red. Where are we going to kick the ball from?
From the halfway line.
So we can start on the halfway line. So we move right up there and we kick the ball from there. So these people, all the opposition, have to stand behind their 10-metre line. They can't be any further forward than that, or they're offside. So when we kick, we have to kick it at least 10 metres. And we have to say, all these people, if you're going to kick the ball from here, these people can't be in front of you, otherwise they're offside. So they've got to stand behind you when you kick. So you'll see the guy's got the ball, they'll go like this to kick, get behind me, whatever, and then he'll kick. The ball has to touch the floor first. So that's a drop goal, a drop kick. So you put the ball on there, and then it goes. It's quite a skill, so that's something we're going to have to identify about who can kick the ball from hand. One, which is left on straddle your foot and kick it long, which you can do from here to get into the ground. Or we're going to have to identify some people who can drop it onto its nose and then chip it up in the air. Now, if we chip it up in the air this high and it goes quickly to them, they're going to have the ball quickly. So what the aim is at the start of the match is to kick it as high as you can, making sure that it goes 10 metres. Probably 11 metres is perfect, because that means all us lot who are chasing it have only got to go 11 metres. If you kick it from down here, we've got all run down there, otherwise we're giving them a free go at getting themselves sorted and coming back. So the idea is we kick it up in the air as a start of the match. The people in the opposition catch the ball, they run at us, one of our players tackles him, puts him on the deck. What happens then?
So they go to a ruck.
Do they go to a ruck? The person just tackled is put it on the floor. What is a ruck? What does a ruck have to be?
Is it more than 2 people?
Yeah, 2 or more players over the ball, and the ball is on the floor. So the person has been tackled, that tackler can get up. He can then come back around and go over the top there. If someone else hits him, now you've got 2 or more people on the floor, the ball's on the floor, we can now, that's a ruck. And then more people can join. The offside line of the ruck, say that was the ruck there, the offside line of the ruck is the hindmost foot. Yeah, so we can't get at it. Sorry, the frontmost foot there, so we can't join the ruck unless we're at the hindmost foot, the front line is the foot. So they've got the ruck on the floor, they pick the ball up and pass out. What's the best way that we can, as a defensive team, what's the best formation for us at that point? What's the best formation? So we should be, most of us should be as flat as we can, to get a nice flat line. So they've kicked off, we kicked off to them, they've caught the ball, we've run out and tackled him, there's a ruck being formed. Now we're doing that thing where we do the defensive lines out there, everyone's out there shouting like that. If the ball is then, we say that one of their players gets the ball, and then one of our players tackles them and drives them into touch, and they go over the touch line. We're out to touch them, so there's a line out, which is basically a throw-in. So the line out is taken from the point where they went over, the people that were carrying it are taken out with it, so it's our ball, we drove them out. The person who touched it last, it goes to the opposition. Does anyone know, does anyone watch the referee when they're doing the rugby? Any of the signs the referee does? Sort of. You'll see the referee, if they go out, they'll go like this, and they put the arm out for it's the team that's going to get the ball. So if the referee's put his arm out, and he'll always shout advantage if the ball is still on the pitch. If whatever happens, they'll go play the advantage for high tackle. So you're playing, so you've got a free shot at it basically. Anything you do, you get a free shot. Not a free fucking shot, but you've got a free shot at doing what you want to do. So the line up comes there, we then throw the ball in. That's what's known as it. The play of running around with the ball and passing and tackling, that's called open play. So the ball, so there's no offside line in open play. If they're passing the ball to each other and one of our guys is down here, it doesn't matter at all, because it's just open play. As soon as a ruck is formed, or a maul, or a line out, or a scrum, then there's an offside line. There's an imaginary line straight through the middle. As soon as there's a set, that's known as a set piece. So if the referee says, oh, if the coach has sorted, let's do some set pieces tonight, there'll be line outs, there'll be penalty moves, there'll be whatever, things like that. So that's when there's an offside line. In open play, when we're chucking the ball around, you can be anywhere. Once you've got a set piece in play, we talked about, some of you asked some questions about what position you want to be in the scrum, on the pitch. Talking these through now, 1 to 15, there's 15 players obviously. Front row is 1, 2 and 3. Prop, hooker, prop. Okay? 1, 2 and 3. 1, prop, hooker, prop. These guys, nothing gets too tense at the moment. You've got a blind side and then an open side, or a tight head and a loose head hooker. So the tight head, if you then set up another, not these are the right numbers, but if you then, they don't go directly opposite each other, they lock into each other like this. So this guy would be tight, because his ears, both his ears are covered. He's covered by this guy. This is the loose head, because his head is loose, he's able to look around. But this guy's tight, he's locked in, so he's a tight head. Yes, that's what that's all about. So you've got 1, 2, 3, front row, prop, hook and prop. Then 4 and 5, what are they called? Anyone know? Second row because second row, simple stuff. Sometimes called the locks. They're usually Victorian stamp, tall, rangy, very tallest ones in the team usually. You see them running, they've got pads on their thighs usually sometimes, because in the line. Yeah, we'll go into that. It's not just a case of getting over and throwing them up in the air either. There's a lot of technique about how they get it up. We're going to go on to that. But that's where the two locks are, the second row. They're going to be put up in a line. Then you've got two on the side of the scrum, sometimes called the flanks of the scrum. So they are the flankers. They're on the flanks. So you've got an open side flanker and a blind side flanker. If this scrum is up here, that's the blind side, because this is open. The whole of the pitch is open. Yeah, so you've got an open side and a blind side flanker. And then you've got a number 8, because, why would you call number 8?
Number 8.
There's 8 people, and he's the last one. It's as simple as that. Rugby's a simple game, isn't it? So that's it. So you've got flankers, then you've got a number 8. Now the number 8s, the two flankers, talk about positions and what you'd like to do in positions you might want to play. These guys are fucking strong, usually aggressive, as in they'll fucking head down and then rub ears, headbutt, have a punch if they can, get away with it. If you like that kind of stuff, you're front row. I'm looking at you, basically. Danny was front row. That's a perfect example. As I say that, Danny walks in.
I can't imagine Danny was front row.
Please. We're just talking about certain situations where the aggressive, confrontational, within the laws. No, that's bullshit. There might be within the laws. If you can get away with it, it's within the laws. If you get caught, obviously no. But that's when it's confrontational, you want someone like that. The second row is the rangy, tall guys. Also, good core fitness for that. If you're lifting someone up who's floppy, I think that's the two guys the other night, if they're all floppy in their line, it's fucking difficult to hold them up and dangerous. I'll just put a little tiny bit in that. If you are lifting someone in the line out, you're responsible for them up there. It's your responsibility to get them down safely. Yeah, not just right. Because it's dangerous. They're 6, 8 foot in the air. It's dangerous, so we have to look up. Safety is massive here. The two flankers, usually they are mobile players, strong, again confrontational, always wanting to go ball chasing, getting the ball, going after everything, wanting to be involved all the time. Really aggressive players, usually quite knowledgeable about the play, and the same with the number 8. Someone who can, a bit rangier than the front rows and the seconds, but quite stocky usually. But
Has they got a name other than 8?
No, it's just the 8. Yeah, he's the number 8. They're back, 3 of them combined are called the back row. Yeah, we'll teach you about binding and how we do that when we get to the scrum. That'll be Danny's speciality area, so he'll do all that. Then you've got the 9. Number 9, usually small stature, fucking spiky, horrible, always in someone's face, always digging the other scrum half out, gobby, again within the, no bad act, normally I'm not swear, but the putting the guy off, but also not annoying the referee too much. So he needs to know the game, needs to know the plays, needs to know all the stuff. Really knowledgeable person. For me, the girl that's the harder scrum half would be someone that is exactly the right temperament, because she's a little bit aggressive, but for me, someone like you could be a good scrum half, but learn from her and see what she's doing. Stature-wise, you've got to be fit. There's a lot of that, and now you're effectively running these guys. You're telling them what's happening next. So you're the link between them and the backs. You, the scrum half, is going to pass to the 10, playmaker of the game. The fly half, what everyone calls the fly half nowadays. Yeah, so number 10, Owen Farrell, the England fly half, Danny Cipriani, best fly half in the world. Then you've got 11. So 10, then you go out to 11. 11 and 14 are the two wings. So really fast. As long as you can catch and run, that's pretty much the basic stuff we want. We'd also like going looking for fitness, athletic, constantly want to be involved, cutting in, things like that. These are all moves that we're going to come out later on. I'm conscious that we're getting towards the time at the moment. Then these two sets, so you've got 11 on one side, then you've got 12 and 13. You've got an inside centre, because you've got 10 and it's inside. There are two centres. So you've got an inside centre and an outside centre. Come down here, Alexa, if you want it.
Sure.
Right, sit out that end. So an inside centre would normally be someone that is bigger, aggressive, big, strong runner that will try and punch a hole through these guys as they run. And the outside centre, slightly deft on the feet, slightly better with his hands and his footwork, probably a little bit faster than him, but the two wings will be the fast ones. 15, fullback, covers everything. Pretty much got to be good at catching. Ideally good at kicking from hand in a long distance. Also happy to join in some of the moves, so it's got to be fit because you're long. Sometimes you're a long way back and you're coming into the runs, into some of the plays that are being made. So you've got to be fit or aggressive. Not all aggressive, and aggressive, because when you do come in, they want to be terrified of you. Don't he comes in and she comes in. So positions-wise, that's the basic setup. As I say, that is a set piece. That's a scrum, so it's a set piece. So that is, what does that have? What is there in a set piece? What is there immediately? Once someone calls a scrum, what is there?
Offside.
An offside line. And the offside line is where?
That's rubbish.
The imaginary line straight through the middle. Yeah, and the scrum half will stand in there and they put in. Now the calls, when you have the calls for once the scrums that the referee say form up, and they'll say front rows. So the front rows come in first, and they'll do a bind, which again, as we get to it, Dan will talk to you. Second rows come in, and the referee will go, okay, back rows in, ready. And anyone know what the referee? I know it's going to be rugby heads.